Venice, 1271. A 17-year-old leaves home with nothing but curiosity and courage. He doesn't have Google Maps nor a passport. He has no idea what's out there. He just starts walking, headed east. 20 years later, he comes back. He goes to his old childhood friends and says, "Guys, I know you might not believe me, but I've seen cities bigger than anything we have." And they use paper instead of coins. They burn black rocks for heat. They have highways, a postal system. They have organized trade everywhere. And I worked for the most powerful ruler on earth. Their response? "Sure you did, buddy." No one believed him. Not his friends, not the fellow merchants of Venice, not any scholar of that time. It wasn't that scholars had evidence against him. It wasn't that merchants had traveled those routes themselves and knew better. They doubted him because his stories exceeded what Europeans believed the world should be. If Europe didn't have something, that something couldn't exist. How could a faraway kingdom possibly be more advanced than the almighty Venice, one of the richest cities in Europe at that time? Europe had to be the center of the world, right? Nonetheless, Marco Polo's book spread. People copied it, recopied it, passed it around. For centuries, people argued if he even went there. Then slowly, things fell into place. Records lined up, archaeology lined up, Chinese sources lined up. The more evidence accumulated, the clearer the truth became. The world had already been vast, complex, organized, and wealthy. Europe just hadn't been at the center of it. Now, let's fast forward 800 years. China builds high-speed rail across an entire continent. Fake! Unsustainable! China lifts 800 million out of poverty in a few decades. Doesn't count. China becomes the top trading partner of most of the planet. Predatory. China leads in solar, EVs, batteries, 5G. Copied. China runs cashless megacities, launches space missions, publishes mountains of research. Propaganda, surveillance, not real innovation. Back then, Europe heard about a civilization ahead of it and said, "Impossible." Today, the West sees one developing fast at an unprecedented rate. And what do they say? Impossible. It has to be propaganda. Because accepting it means accepting something uncomfortable. That progress doesn't need Western permission. And that history doesn't end with us as the final boss. Marco Polo told them the truth, but people rejected it because it forced them off the center of their own map. 800 years later, it's the same story, with the same map and the same Western arrogance. The world is bigger than we like to admit. Always has been.